Hello, we're back. This is the boys from By George. You know what Saturdays are for. They're for the boys! Much needed win today to get us back to 500. We saw balanced scoring today. Justin Kier reemerged. This is what Justin had to say about his play today. Yes, it's Brian with By George. I'm here with Justin Kier. Justin, I wanted to get your take on your past couple games and what you did to find the bucket today and kind of settle in a little bit more.
I've been kind of selfish, worried about my offense more than anything. I hadn't been making shots, so then that just took me down. And I've talked to a couple coaches and stuff like that. And like I said, on behalf of the team, that's my fault, and I apologize. And it's not about me, it's about the team, and I'm all about that. I just had two kind of bad games with that, but other than that, my defense started off tonight, and it helped me, just get into the flow, run around, do a bunch of stuff that I'm good at, and then the offense is coming to me, not forcing shots and all that kind of stuff. So.
And what would you say? I mean, I think everyone knows that you're pretty good at executing that backdoor cut. What do you see from your defender that allows you to be so aggressive?
As soon as they turn their head, obviously they're not worried about me on defense or worried about, they're worried about somebody with the ball. So I just make that cut a lot. I've done it a lot in high school. So when I came here, I kind of mastered it, and I haven't got to it as much. And if you ask Coach, he'll definitely say that. I haven't got to it as much this year, but I'm still doing that. As soon as he turns his head, I'm going back door or I'm looping around. So yeah, it's kind of stuff like that.
And last question: do you get tired? We played against the zone a lot early on. Do you get tired? Do players get tired of it?
Yeah, it's hard to score against sometimes, especially when we're really good with the ball screen. So it's kind of hard, but we're getting used to it because so many people are playing zone against us. Because I don't know, if it's difficult to guard us on man, or we're scoring really high numbers in man. So they're playing us zone, but we're getting used to it now, and we're getting really good at it. So hopefully, then at that time they don't know what to do.
All right, bud. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Love the ratio.
Yeah, so hell of a game from Kier, but I think everyone was really impressed with the overall scoring from the team. We had 4 players in double digits. Let's see what Paulsen had to say about the even scoring. So take a look.
I think it's a product of a couple of things. One, I think the ball moved better. I think we were a little more patient against the zone. But I think the other part of it was, a couple of guys were a little more aggressive. Obviously Justin played offensively with, found his rhythm a little bit better. But I think when Greg and AJ and Javon give us, a lift off the bench, then that just increases everyone's confidence for the ball to move, and nobody has to make a spectacular play. That just increases the trust, for the ball to move. I think the other factor was, we certainly for the first 25 minutes or whatever it was, we really got stops, and so that allowed us to get out in transition a little bit as well.
And then just what did you see from AJ today, and what can he do to earn a little bit some more minutes going forward?
I think more of the same. I think when you're coming off the bench, the main thing is to be solid, to be locked in on your defensive assignments, recognition of that, and to do things that he did in terms of getting on the glass, cutting behind the defense. So it's just a process, and there's always a lag time between practice performance and game performance. And so I've been pleased with his growth, and it's just going to have to be more of the same.
It was all smiles in the press conference today. Paulsen obviously, happier with his players' performance today. What did you see out of AJ? He had 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks.
He brought the energy. I think, he had a dunk, he had an alley-oop, he had, obviously all the blocks. So that was, those are types of plays that get Eagle Bank Arena bumping. And so, granted, it wasn't a sellout. At times when AJ made plays, it felt like a sellout. So that's the kind of energy that AJ can bring. I think, you alluded to a few questions in the presser. you know, the players admit that, you know, with AJ, it's all about athleticism. You throw the ball up, he's going to get it. So
yeah, we talked to Otis. I asked Otis in the press conference, you know, do you work on these alley-oop plays? It's something that we want to see a little bit more of. So he said he doesn't really work on them. He's nervous to throw them because if he doesn't execute it, you know, you lose out on 2 points. But it's obviously something that EBA loves. You know, Javon Green still showing us a lot. Greg Kalix gave us great minutes today.
There wasn't a single player that put up a bad performance today. Even the walk-ons got on. So it meant a lot to finally put a team away, and we can get our walk-ons in, and we comfortably beat you know, North Carolina Central. So up next we got Georgia Southern, quality opponent. Paulsen alluded to that in the presser. They're a top 50 RPI, so see us back here on Tuesday for Georgia Southern.
You know we'll be here. Tune back in.
Please. Like, pretty please.